Pisces, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to this reading, Pisces. We will connect with your energies for these next few days and hours. Today is March 2nd, 2026. Our energy is aligned with an eclipse happening in our complementary and opposite sign Virgo. So we're going to have to go with the flow regarding something we might not be seeing clearly right now. Pisces, it is time to let go. I'm going to begin your reading with a number revealed through a message from an angel, a number that can stay with you throughout the month. The number for the month is also 4, but this number may obviously make sense to you as well, and it is perfectly fine to take it into account. Take what resonates and complete the reading with your moon sign and your rising sign. Master number 11, Pisces. The number 11 is an incredibly powerful master number, carrying a very high and pure angelic vibration. The frequent appearance of this number is a clear divine indication that you are being carefully guided and protected by angels and by Archangel Metatron. He is the one who, in his own way, manages this specific numerical vibration through the complex elements of sacred geometry. 11 asks you to relax and trust the divine spark that you possess right in the center of your chest, in your heart. For there dwells your healing power, your wisdom, and all the energy of transformation for yourself and for the whole world. This eclipse is truly a portal for us, because we are releasing karma as Mars enters the sign of Pisces. It really is a significant shift, especially since Mars is officially making its move into Pisces now. So, you have to flow. You have to know how to flow. It tells me that, especially if you are confused or we do not know very well how to solve a dilemma, however, it is asking you to listen to your intuition, your gut feelings, because you will not regret it. If you follow that small inner voice, today you possess powerful wisdom being granted by the angels to guide your path. These guardian angels also bring forth a wealth of information from your past lives to assist you now, dear Pisces. Ask them for messages and signs because they have always been there and always will be right there with you now and at all times. Wow, I absolutely loved it. And on top of that, that's my number. Well, let's see what the angels tell us now to begin your reading. These are general readings. They are readings for the collective. If you want to have a personal consultation with me, go directly to the website, which you have here in the video and in a pinned comment. And there we are, talking through the best options for you. Let's see what the angels allow us to reveal, how this week of March begins, Pisces. 7 of Swords. You are shifting your current path or direction because you are carefully reviewing past choices. We see the 2 of Cups and the Justice card. Because it is possible that we are currently resolving a complex situation involving someone who truly matters to us. This could be occurring within a professional environment, a social setting, or naturally within the deeply significant context of a romantic relationship. There are many things that could potentially happen specifically starting on Wednesday, but today presents itself as a time to, flow exactly as I am saying, because the Temperance card speaks about flowing. Even so, we are not entirely sure how this will happen, how it can be resolved, and we are facing a dilemma that we need to clarify. Let's not try to find an answer or make a decision today or tomorrow that we might end up regretting later on. We need to take a step back and really think this through before we do something we cannot take back down the road. So the 7 of Swords is a card telling us that these days, Pisces might need to take things a little easier when making plans. It is time to review our various strategies, modes, and methods, effectively preparing yourself for something quite interesting over the next few days. I truly believe that if you had previously overlooked any small detail that you wish to capture, ensuring your absolute best results for upcoming actions, you will certainly discover everything you need right here. Please take advantage of this dedicated and thorough moment of reflection for your success. Above all, now is not a good time to rush into making a decision or changing anything. While you might be ready to shift your direction or choose a different path, this situation requires you to think things through very carefully beforehand. Take a moment to reflect before you commit to anything new, because jumping into a choice without proper thought could lead you down the wrong road entirely right now. And that is why you have today, tomorrow, and even Wednesday, where that conversation could be happening, where something specific could be developing. The 2 of Cups speaks to us of agreement, of reconciliation, of mending, of harmonizing, and of choices. You are currently in the process of making a choice, Pisces. You are choosing something truly significant that holds deep romantic relevance, or perhaps even great importance regarding various situations from your past. This matters because it may be deeply connected to the specific energy that we are all receiving directly right now. Don't you agree, Pisces? You might be, in some way getting closer to someone, or someone is seeking you out to talk. This will be for whoever it resonates with. For whoever it does not resonate with, well, they will turn the page and a different connection will open up, right? Because ultimately there is something marked by destiny that this crisis also brings us. In other words, things reappear or simply emerge, while some doors close forever. Other doors open in a very timely fashion, which feels definitive because those moments are truly guided by the mysterious and inevitable path of destiny. So, well, there is a connection here that is also choosing Pisces, and Pisces is choosing that person by destiny. And if there is something to reconcile, whoever is interested can rekindle that bond or have a cordial conversation with that person, because that person does not necessarily have to be a person of interest. Or perhaps these days, you will be surprised by the arrival of someone who might change your concept or reality regarding a connection, because there is a relationship that stops being as it was and moves to the next level. It could be a friend, a loved one, or someone you are talking to on social media. It might even be a person you are hoping to meet, or simply someone that life decides to place right in your path when you least expect it. Regardless of the situation, Temperance and the Two of Cups speak to me of resolving a conflict. This comes hand in hand with something very significant, carrying a deep, heartfelt, emotional connotation on your part indeed. Let us now explore what further insights the cards reveal for us. The Temperance card speaks to the essential need to discover balance, moderation, empathy, and genuine compassion within yourself and toward all the other people. Pisces, you are also being too sensitive and showing yourself to be a bit more compassionate than usual. I think this is also a moment for Pisces to be grateful for something important, to consider giving thanks in the face of certain surrounding adversities or even at a collective level. That is precisely why this week is an ideal time for Pisces to connect deeply with their inner sensitivity, though they must ensure they do not go to the other extreme. I think they are telling you that you need to wait for a better moment, the right time to feel better, rather than having your emotions so close to the surface or taking things so personally. It speaks to me about possibly remembering what a commitment is or finding someone who wants to cooperate with you, including on a project. The balance you need in order to see things clearly is coming through a situation that brings you a great deal of harmony and well-being, and it appears right beside the Two of Cups. It could even be someone who realized they caused instability in your life and has returned in a way to rethink how things stand. That person might perfectly well come to apologize, ask for forgiveness, or simply sit down and talk with you to clarify something that you perhaps feel isn't exactly the way it seems. It could be an opportunity to finally find some peace and move forward together. Well, two very interesting cards have appeared here that speak to us about releasing fears and ties. Because you have the Moon card and you have the Eight of Swords card, which are talking to us about releasing fear and dissolving misunderstandings. Secrets may start coming to light after this eclipse passes, or simply as a result of the agreement you're about to make, the conversation you're going to have, or even the arrival of this person into your life. Little by little, what was hidden could finally begin to reveal itself. Obviously, your level of anxiety will begin to decrease. Recovering that deep harmony and the genuine well-being that Temperance provides makes it possible for you to regain, as it states, your inner balance or your essential sense of calm and composure. It speaks of what could be a move, a journey, or a blossoming far from where you currently are, because Temperance is here alongside the Three of Wands card. Everything points toward a new distant horizon. Sometimes the combination of these two cards is speaking to us about that, about the need to look a little further beyond what is right in front of us in order to get settled, don't you think? It is all about shifting our perspective and realizing that there is much more to our situation than we initially see. Maybe you will do it again. Maybe you will travel again. Maybe you will plan again. Or perhaps you are already planning with a clearer situation. Above all, because of what you read at the start, things are settling down and you will be planning with a future forecast in mind. In other words, I receive something concrete, something, I evaluate it, and I decide. Based on that, with what I already have, I set out to plan a better future, balanced and harmonious, with the person who chooses me, whom I choose, with a colleague, classmate, or the person by my side right now who is there because they truly want to be. Someone whose values, desires, and abilities complement mine perfectly, truly capturing that profound ethereal essence of Pisces, bringing a special connection to my life today. It also tells us that this is a moment where Pisces feels a lot of self-confidence. You are reaching something quite interesting because March, in fact, is going to be a month of flourishing for you. But it tells me that this flourishing puts you in an advantageous position of freedom and also makes you feel success in the flesh. When you stay connected to your choices from a place of freedom, you can start to feel like you truly own your life again, like it belongs to you once more. And I love seeing you get real, meaningful results. You are going to see results from your hard work, and especially those results that can be transformed into money, into opportunities that bring in other people into more money, or into trips, whether they be for business, for pleasure, or whatever else. These outcomes will pave the way for a future filled with endless growth and new possibilities. These are very enriching life experiences for you, victorious ones, even too much so, I would say. It tells me that you're escaping a conflicted situation and you really feel, once and for all, free. Free. Maybe you're afraid of losing that connection, that job, or that relationship. Perhaps you feared a situation coming to light that would expose you or reveal a negative intention. Because the Seven of Swords is present, pointing toward those hidden motives and the anxiety of being caught off guard. You discovered a clear solution to a persistent problem that was weighing you down. Now, regarding what we might perceive as potential paths, you have choices that generate that inner strength where Pisces is finally regaining full control of the situation. And honestly, Pisces, I absolutely love it. Let us look at the final number for your reading. You're going to receive a proposal where you will be asked what you truly think, intend, or want regarding that person. It is time to be clear about your feelings. That is precisely why I ask you to take that necessary break and to truly embrace that sign and your inner intuition. You know, the number 11 connects deeply with what intuition represents. Here, the moon is reflecting that specific moment in which the path ahead may feel a bit cloudy right now, but very soon it will finally begin to clear for you. But you have to let that intuition, now that you need clarity, be what lights your path. It is not like saying, well, right now, if I am not so sure, why would I not just take it one step at a time, moving forward through the uncertainty? I am playing it safe because I know, Pisces, you have to feel that what is coming for you is success. Numbers 23 and 32, a calm mind, a fulfilled heart. You find harmony between your thoughts, your words, and your actions. You are invited to express yourself freely and satisfy the thirst of your creative soul. Go ahead and use unique, innovative ways to manifest abundance in every area of your life. You will accomplish this supported by the energy of the Three of Wands. It could be people from the sign of Leo or primarily Aries who are in some way providing you with their support. But it speaks of a big yes regarding the investment of your work, your studies, your money, and your affections. It is expanding for your future. So let us trust and declare that this will happen, for everything to align perfectly as you move forward toward your ultimate goal.